The format for this evening is as follows. We want to have as much time as possible for you to continue to get drinks, eat the hors d'oeuvres, mingle with candidates, so we're going to keep our introductions as brief as possible. And when I say that, we're going to ask the candidates to introduce themselves for 30 seconds, or maybe just a little bit longer than that. We are going to ask one question of the mayoral candidates. We have 3 of them. It'll be the same question, and I'll repeat it for each of them. And so before I give our first introduction, I'm going to go ahead and state that question. Job creation obviously is something that impacts not only young professionals, but everyone. So other than the obvious importance of economic development and job creation, how will each of our 3 mayoral candidates in your administration support young leaders in Fort Wayne? That's the question. I'll be happy to repeat it for each of the candidates. And so with that, my first introduction will be Mayor Tom Henry, the Democratic nominee.
Well, thank you, Casey. I would like to introduce myself to you if you don't know me already. I am the mayor of the city of Fort Wayne. I have been since 2008. I am seeking re-election. I come from a family of 17 children. I'm the second oldest. My mother just, I think, got her 110th grandchild. So please congratulate her if you see her around. I have an MBA from the University of St. Francis. Prior to being mayor, I did serve on the Fort Wayne City Council for 20 years, from 1983 to 2003. The real challenge to all of us today is jobs. I'm glad we're going to have an opportunity to talk about that in a few seconds. Prior to my political career, I was one of the administrative staff at Parkview Memorial Hospital, now known as Parkview Health. We helped grow that network from a hospital to a network to a system, and I'm very proud of my history in the healthcare arena. I also ran an insurance agency and was a healthcare consultant. Again, I want to thank you all for coming this evening. Thank you, Casey.
And in terms of how your administration can support and help advance the interest of young people?
First of all, I hope I've already started, because I do have a couple of YLNI staff members now. I've started that process already of hiring young people, putting young people on committees and boards and commissions in our city. The reason you do that, obviously, is to put together the foundation for not only individuals who want to lead our community today, but for the future leaders. I began my political career actually by serving on a committee. I began to become aware of the needs and the wants and desires of our community. All of you are in that current position, otherwise you wouldn't be here. The demographics that Casey was just talking about, as far as lack of involvement in communities by young people, is true. It's unfortunate, because the foundation that we create today as leaders in our community is what's going to happen to us in the future. If we don't take care of the young people in our community, then we have nobody to blame but ourselves if our future is full of problems. So one of the things I want to do is encourage all of you. In fact, I've got some openings right now on some boards and commissions. If any of you are interested in serving, please let me know. But I have roughly 2 to 3 dozen appointments every year. Some of them I renew, some of them I look for new individuals. That's where we start the true foundation of our community for now and to build into the future, is through the involvement of young professionals. Thank you very much.